Get my sounds up. Get my sound up real quick. Mic check, mic check. Hold on, let me get this right. Let me set them all right. Ooh. Let's go. We in the new year. Hold up. Hold up. Let me play my shit. Survive. We survived. Oh my gosh. All right, enough of that. What's up, y'all? Hold on, let me make sure my stuff on. All right, let me make sure y'all hear me. Let me make sure my stuff is all right. Man, let me turn it down a bit. Ooh. I know y'all been thinking, where you been at? Where you been at? I've been spending time with nobody. But I was doing some reflecting and I was handling some business. Don't mind me, I'm just greasing the braids up. So I just gotta keep it protected, you know. But again, y'all should know me. This is Dissected Dialogue. I'm Eric. Y'all should know me right now. Eric T back at it again. Happy New Year, first of all. Again, we made it to the goddamn New Year, man. Last year was a lot of crazy stuff going on. I'll tell you what. I'm not gonna be too long winded, but I just got some announcements to make, man. Got some announcements to make. Let me turn this down a bit. Now, hear my thought a bit. Now, I got some good things coming up, important things coming up, so I just want y'all to be abreast to it. So I will let y'all know that starting this year, best believe. Hold on, let me get my drum. Best believe that two things are gonna be happening. This is the first one. Hold on, let me get my drum on. First one, your boy is gonna start doing live streams. I'm doing live streams. I know I've been saying I was gonna do it, but you know I gotta work out the kinks with YouTube, figure all that nonsense out. I gotta get that all that going. Blase, blase, blah. Um, all the content's still coming up. Okay, what's another one? What's another one? Oh, second one. Hold on, hold on. Let me get my drum roll again. So, second order of business. Let me get my drum roll in. Second order of business. Just to try it out, I'm gonna try to give y'all two a week. I'm switching that up. Getting two. I've been slipping. I'll give you that. And as I can tell, I'm figuring out how to use sound so the transitions aren't awkward. Like for example, if I want to have like my own sections, for example, I'll say like, let's go to inner dialogue. I can just do this shit like this. Perfect. Vice versa. Final thoughts. See how it's more dramatic. So I'm getting all that out. It's gonna be in sections. Might even do like a call log or email. Y'all send me like some suggestions. Might put that out. Not my actual number, but y'all get the point. Gonna send out the number. Make sure y'all reach out. See what y'all say about it. You know, things like that. What's next? What's next? Yeah, I mean, let me just reflect because I don't want to. Like I said, it's not gonna take long. I just want to take this time. It's not a major episode. I just want to take this time to reflect on everything that's been going on as far as last year going on. I don't talk about my personal business too much, but I say like the last few years, there's been a lot of ups and downs. Sometimes more downs than ups, whether personal or business wise. Uh, Never really had a real chance to fully uh, regroup all the way with what I've been dealing with, but I'm every step. I grow every step of the way, every day I can. I try not to. I try to make sure I look myself in the mirror and make sure that I'm becoming a better person every day, every minute, every hour. things like that. But this year in particular, I believe that I've done so much. I've accomplished so much. I think that I've accomplished so much in spite of people throwing jabs, uh, relationships that are, kind of faded away, but I didn't let that affect me as well. I just had a lot of time to reflect on myself. Like I said, um, was in my first plays. It's the first time I worked front and behind. Um, I've actually have started, I've done the podcast, but the first time I actually done it on like a YouTube platform with actual growing subscribers, no fake bots, on my stuff, no fake accounts, you know, no bots, no robots, no AIs. Actually, and that's what I want everybody here to understand, that this is all the people that's my dissectors, because that's what I call y'all. My dissectors, like I said, I don't come around like as a person that thinks he knows it all. I'm not like a brain surgeon. I'm not the next Einstein or whatever. Like I'm just as clueless, and head in the clouds as y'all. But at least I embrace it and I explain to y'all that I am. And the people that pay attention to me, watch what I do, they understand it. Which is why I think that even though, and I'll speak for myself, the whole podcast game is becoming diluted, not because that there's not good podcasts out there, but because of the fact that there's a lot of people with the same formula. I'm not going to name no names, but the same formula is being, repetitive for what the topics that they discuss. It's not because a lot of times people dive into problems rather than solutions, or they come as experts with no experience. That is not me. If I'm going to talk about some stuff, even if I don't know it, I'm going to tell you I don't know it, and I'm going to try to look it up. I think what I'm doing, and I'm pretty sure there's few people like me, and I know what I'm doing outside of other counterparts, is that I'm actually going to put in the groundwork of what I'm doing. I'm not just some person just talking trash just because I have this microphone by my side, and just because I have a platform like this where I can just say whatever and people can just swallow it whole. That's not what I want you to do. I don't want you to listen to anything that I say as full, you know, uh, verbatim. Like, just don't swallow as whole. Just don't take everything I say too seriously. I expect everybody to do that. Just see me as like, that vessel that shares information with like-minded people that like exchanging information about topics that aren't really spoken about. Almost like the person, like the extra read all about a guy. I'm just here to spread the news. That's all I'm doing. That's my purpose. Just here to spread the news. Now, with this year coming by, I know a lot of people are going to have their take on what they think that they learned or whatever. Now, my take on the whole New Year concept. Obviously, it's just like any other day. That's the way I see it. It's just like any other day. But I think it's just a perfect opportunity for individuals. I'm gonna be doing this a lot, y'all. The perfect time um, to really reflect this. Like, are New Year's resolutions valid? I think they can be. I think they can be at times, depending on who's writing them. Because if you write something down, or if you say you're going to do something, you don't put it into action, it's just wasted energy, the way I see it. So I don't want this to see like, I'm not the type of person, We're not out here bashing nobody. That's not our purpose. Not here to bash. Not here to gaslight. We're not here to cause confusion, cause distraction. Just insight and objectivity is the main goal of what this is for. But that's mainly how I kind of delve into it per se. Now, the whole concept of what the new, just like Christmas, like I don't think, if you believe in them, the Jesus archetype was born in Christmas. And I don't think New Year is technically in winter because why would the New Year be in winter, which symbolizes the end? Now I know what you're probably saying. Well, what about New Year's Eve? But I get that, but we're being prepped into the new year. The new year would technically be the what was it called? Spring solstice? Is that whatever the first day of spring is? That's supposed to be New Year. I don't know who decided to make it. The middle of winter. I never quite understood that because if it was a new year, because for those that's into that spirituality astrology stuff, if you break down sign wise, first sign Aries, right? Starts on March 21st. The first is the beginning. And if you look down on like the last sign, or even like second to last, like Aquarius and Pisces, that's like February, March. Those would technically be the end. That would be like, I guess what March 20th or something would be like a New Year's Eve, technically. Like the last whatever. I mean, like I said, I'm drawing along, but it never really made sense to me, basically. But needless to say, I think people should treat any New Year, treat any day period as just another day of like what to reflect on how to get better. And like I said, it's more than just writing a bunch of resolutions on a piece of paper. If you don't put it into action, it's meaningless. And I think once I stopped doing that and actually going out there and actually saying and doing what I wanted to do, I started growing and flourishing. And I think that's what a lot of people need to start doing. But at the same time, sometimes, especially what's happening nowadays, everybody just seems to be just like, it reminds me of, what's a song by Pink Floyd, of the Dark Side of the Moon, where they were saying like something about the years is getting shorter. It was one of those songs, might have been Brain Damage or something. One of the songs on there about I know no, or was it Time? I think it was Time. Yeah, it was Time. I think they were talking about the years are getting short. Like, man, that's what I've been thinking. Like ever since I say ever since like maybe pre-pandemic, probably. Days been going faster. Years been going faster. That's what I'm starting to realize. A lot of times, like you got to think like even think like 2019. Like that was literally like half a decade. I remember 2019 like this because it was literally before everything shut down. So sometimes, there's that moment where people don't want to change and they think that, oh, maybe I should just stick to whatever. And to each his own. Some people are like that. Excuse me. Certain people are like that. But, you can't fault them. Ignorance is bliss. But are we in a time loop though? Because even the holidays, like y'all heard me mention before, even holidays don't even like have the same feel to it. And I don't want to say because I'm an adult and all that. I mean, like just in general, like the feeling of the holidays. doesn't really get to me no more. I don't really vibe with it. I don't really get like a sense of like festivity from it no more. It doesn't really do anything for me at all. But yeah, man, like I said, I mean, for me, reflecting, like I said, my birthday's next month, so it's really like gonna be it's abrupt. At least like if the new year started, then my birthday would be like way farther. It would be like, okay, I still have time to do the stupid shit that I was doing. Nah, it's like nah, I gotta instantly change how I act. But yeah, I don't know. Like I always say things like, "Oh, I got plenty of time, this, that, and the third." Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that I'm running out of time, that I'm behind or whatever, but like I said, everything's just moving fast. Days and years is getting faster, but you know, people don't really uh, see that. They kind of like take it for granted sometimes. You know, next thing you know, you're not gonna be able to have those memories with those people that you love or cherish, blah blah blah. So I try to make sure that any other issues that I may have with some people, or if I ain't reaching out to this person as much as I should, that I make sure I can. You know, just to make sure I don't, live with that guilt once that person's not around, or things like that. Whew. Human, but yeah, just some real quick. Like I said, I wasn't gonna drag this long. Actually, just wanted to tap in with y'all, see what y'all's up to. I know everybody was, having time with their family, enjoying their vacation. Better not be getting drunk. I know everybody likes to get wasted and twisted around this time for some reason. That's one thing that ain't changed going into the new year. People are just gonna enjoy getting wasted, knowing they gotta go back to work and pay bills as soon as it hit midnight. But to each his own. Oh, what was I? What did I? What was I? I have like a few more things to wrap up. What I have to wrap up. Oh, so what have we all learned? What have we learned? What are we learning? Do we want to? I'm not even. I'm messing up my transitions. I was supposed to. My final thoughts. Hold on. Let's try to. What have we learned? There we go. Had to hit that right. I mean, like I said, I think I've learned how to become a better leader. Like I said, I did a stage manager job with no experience, but I still had to manage to go with the show, roll with the punches, take the voices in my ear, whatever, whatever. Had to take all that in, and I still pulled through. So I know for a fact, because I always used to be like, y'all heard me say like difference between leaders and bosses. I said I never wanted to be a boss. I always wanted to be an effective leader. That's what it is. Because you can have like all the titles if you want. That shows that you have authority, but if you don't act on it, and if you know you crack under pressure, or if you do things that people are going to look at you a certain way, you're definitely not going to. Shit, you could be like general manager or whatever, person, regular sales associate, floor rep, whatever, the baker, the warehouse worker that's been there 20 plus years will probably get more respect and has more of an authoritative presence than the person that just kind of remind me like in Walmart. I remember reading something that was saying like, man, Walmart, the bosses is either 18 or 80. And I died laughing because you either see one person that's like, uh, looks like they just came straight out of middle school already managing. Then you got that one person that is 10 years late for cashing in that golden parachute for retirement. It's always happens. And none of them do work. Just play mini golf and talk shit about the other workers. Meanwhile, they not working. They just walk around acting like they're working. But not to get off topic, but yeah, that's all I got to wrap up. Like I said, again, appreciate everybody for showing. Hey, like I said, I'm almost there with the lives. The lives are coming. Don't think the lives aren't. The lives are definitely coming. Just like I said, I'm doing a lot of things. I don't want this everybody to think that I'm just like lazy with this stuff because I'm really, to be honest, I'm really not. I'm actually pretty active, to be honest. I try my best not to, you know, misstep too much on what I'm doing. But and what was it that I forgot to? Okay, hold on, let me. Where's my drum roll? Where's my drum roll? Okay, last drum roll. This is just another announcement I gotta make. Oh man, let me see. Okay, last one. And I'm only gonna just say this, just to speak into this, but I got another gig to do. That's coming soon. What else I got? Stage manager gig, another one coming soon after that. So my second stage manager gig, last but not least, and this is just my manifestation going into work. Let's just say that I'm gonna be on the big stage running my own stuff, my own production, all that. I'm gonna just speak that in there. Just put that in the air. Why is this not working? Oh my gosh. Anyway, this is just clap again. Just clap again. I thought the cheer was gonna work. The cheer didn't work. But let's just keep the clapping going. My stomach is, you know, Broadway's in my near future. I just gotta make sure that I got the right people on my corner. But yeah, man. But yeah, just have to tap in for the new. Like I said, I was gonna try to do it live, either New Year's Eve or New Year's Day, but you two wanted to play games. But yeah, that's that's all I gotta tap in about that. Like I said, we say y'all know where I be. If y'all like this video, like, comment, subscribe. What else? Let's see, X, Twitter, whatever. Follow me on the IG, official dissect the dialogue. Where's the dissect the dialogue official? I don't know my own shit. Anyway, uh, IG, Twitter, all that, Spotify, Anchor. Y'all know where I be at. Dissect the dialogue. Just type in dissect the dialogue. Wherever you at. Share it to a friend, like, comment, do all that good stuff. And like I said, treat this new year not like the next one. Be better, do better, think better, behave better. That's all I gotta say. Till next time, I'm gone. Peace.